Good cold morning, YouTube. As you see, it is 6 degrees outside. Oof, alrighty. Alright, I got my tandem slid back. That's our dock right there. Come on. We are picking up a load out here in Fostoria, Ohio, just south of Toledo, Ohio. And it is going down to Cleveland, Tennessee, just outside of Chattanooga, for $1,750. So whenever I close this door, guys, it locks. Mr. Robert, it didn't get me this time. All right. Now, which dock was it? I read some of y'all's comments. I do plan on getting a mirror for the driver's side. I just have to go by a Landstar terminal because they give them to us for free. So that is next on my to-do list. But yeah, this load here we're picking up pays $17.50 up here just south of Toledo, Ohio. Going down to Cleveland, Tennessee, not Cleveland, Ohio, but Cleveland, Tennessee, which is right outside of Chattanooga. Paid really, really good. It's not exactly where I want it to go. I want to find something going towards home, towards Texas, but it just paid too good to not get it. It was something like $3.50 a mile, air miles. I didn't look at the actual miles, and it was only 45 minutes away from where we dropped last night. And I was able to park on site, so. All right, so I want to come out here so I can see which dock it was. Technically our first, I guess maybe our first pickup, because we basically just did a trailer recovery for our first pickup, but this is our first like dock pickup in the truck. Still trying to get used to backing up in this thing. Where's the line? Can't see the line because of all the snow on the ground. Hopefully this don't take too long. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's slow down so we don't slam into the dock. Whoops, slow down. Slightly up the clutch. And you can go ahead, dude. Unless you're trying to back up too. Oh, we're in there. Go.
Back, cause the whole world outside. Sun in my eye, a girl in my ride. Head in the sky, we gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, wings we can fly. With you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning, not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. I'm like a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. I'm on the grass, it's always greener on the other side. And we gon' make it out the struggle, though we traumatized. I used to take this life for granted, I apologize. So thankful I'm alive, this jungle I survive. I'm on a natural high, just like the east side rise. My ass is sunny side, it's up to you to decide. Get on my level, tell the devil go somewhere and hide. The whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride. Head in the sky, we gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, like wings we can fly. With you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning, not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy.
And they got started right away. As soon as we got into the dock. I am loving this truck, y'all. It feels, I'm still trying to get used to the shifting, but definitely loving this truck. For sure a blessing. Mr. Robert, thanks again. This can't thank you enough. I know it was hard letting the truck go, but just know that she is definitely in good hands. Guys, will y'all be at the Mid-America Truck Show? Comment down below if you're coming to the Mid-America Truck Show the last weekend of March in Louisville, Kentucky, the biggest truck show in America. If you get your tickets now, I believe they're free if you get them right now. So make sure you get your tickets ahead of time. But I'll be there at the 10-4 truck insurance booth hanging out. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with them. Mr. Robert should be there, hopefully. But yeah, guys, we're excited for what's to come on this channel. But I'm trying to work my way home right now. So I'm going to make some phone calls with some agents I know. See if I can find something coming out of the Cleveland, Tennessee area. If not, I might just work my way down to Atlanta. It's only about 100 miles. Or Chattanooga. Chattanooga at one point was a hot city to get loads coming out of. I don't know if it's still like that. I'll check and see. But yeah, so I got some work to do here on some dispatching. And then we'll be getting out of here hopefully pretty soon. I think this load here is about 40,000 pounds according to the Raycon. And it's going about 8 hours down the road. So, but anyway, you guys roll that intro. And let me get to work. And I will see you guys sometime later today. We're loaded, y'all. Actually, it's freezing outside. Maybe I should, yeah. I need to figure out if I can slide this fifth wheel. Oh, come on, dude. I'm about to close my doors, man. Okay, he left space. Let me get my doors. Oh, man, I should have slid my tandems while I was... All right, well... I don't know why they put that pallet up there. They should have just put it on the floor. Or put it on top of one of the... I don't know. They could have done that better. But... we are going to be doing a drop-in hook in Cleveland, so we will be getting rid of this trailer. It's the manual deal. Why am I rolling back? I set my trailer brakes. What in the world? I may have a leak in the system somewhere. What in the world? Okay, something's going on with my brakes back there. My brakes caged or what is going on? I don't hear any air leaks. Let's try it again. We have to get a wheel chock. There we go. Okay. That's right. This one is manual. Okay. Let's tug it. So next we need to go get scaled. All right, let's tug it forward. All right, now the brakes are working. Alrighty. So, go. Alright, y'all. I got some paperwork to do. I'm gonna tidy up a little bit. Got a little bit of dispatching to do, and we'll be on our way. Huh? Oh, okay, cool. You fine. All right, we got our paperwork. There's a Landstar driver in there. I guess somebody does a drop and hook here regularly. But look at her, y'all. It's over there chilling. Look at it. Over there chilling. All right, y'all. Let's get out of this wind. Let's get out of this 7-degree weather and get on down south. All right, y'all. We are officially moved in. So I went ahead and I unpacked my bags. This is the cover for the sunroof up there. I need to find somewhere to put that. I might throw it under the bunk. But my bags are empty from the airport. I got my jacket up here. I have a cup holder, because as y'all can see, there is no cup holder in this truck. There's one there, but I mean, come on. I'm not gonna utilize that at all. And on some of the classics and FLDs, they used to have one that would swing from under the bottom, but this one doesn't have one. So I might try to be creative and install some kind of cup holder or something either there. I would do it under the seat, but it's air ride and it would bounce up and down. But anyway, so I got my GoPro stuff here, GoPro, drone. Actually, my drone is down there. I need to move it over here so it can charge. What else? I went through up here and I was able to clean this area out. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's the clipboard, okay. Oh, he has this cool clipboard, guys. I've never seen this before. He left this for me. It's a clipboard that goes over the steering wheel. Isn't that cool? So I went through and I cleaned out this compartment up here. I just need to go through and vacuum when I get home. He has every user manual, the original user manual from the truck. So I went through and I collected all of those. My paperwork for the days in here. I need to I have a clipboard at home I need to get. I need to figure out what I'm gonna put up here. And I have some storage up here I can utilize. I put my clothes, my shirts there. I have my pants there, socks, of course my bandanas. Sheets and towels are gonna go here. I need to figure out what I'm gonna put up there. I have this little compartment down here. If I need to hang up any clothes, I can use that, which I don't know if I'm gonna use it for that or not. So I still haven't decided, guys, if I'm gonna put my fridge here or if I'm gonna put it here. I think I might put it here. I don't know yet. Because this one has a step here to get up there on the top bunk. Which there was usually one here from what I remember in my dad's classic. There was like a step here, that way you can climb up there. But I don't know if I'm gonna put the refrigerator here or there. I don't know yet. But I bought a little space heater last night because the heater does not work in the sleeper. And I don't know how to work this. It's opti-idle. I don't know if it even works or not. But here just have like spare trash bags and stuff. I need to go through and clean out that trash. I'm gonna put all like my cleaners and all that stuff in here. Any cleaner, there's still stuff up there actually. Y'all can see it, I can't see up there. Need to climb up there and see what that is. But eventually, I'm gonna go through here. All my cleaners and all that stuff's gonna go in this area. So, it is finally official. So, I do wanna see if I can move the CB and put it up here in the spot right here. This is the mic, not the mic, but the speaker for the CB here. Yeah, I wanna see if I can get the CB and move it up here. Just a preference thing. I did vacuum the truck yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, where I originally grabbed the trailer where the guy broke down at, that was a little car wash thing where you like pressure wash it and stuff. So I did go through and I just do like a quick little vacuuming in the truck. I do need to go through and vacuum it again, but y'all know whenever we get a new truck, I bring it home and the wife gets me right. She goes through the whole entire truck, whether we're getting rid of a truck or whether we are getting a truck. She usually goes through and gets it right. But he left this here from his ELD, so when I get home, I'm gonna mount the iPad right here. So, and I need to move some stuff around. I need to find some Velcro so I can move my pre-pass up there so I can actually see it while I'm driving when it lights up. Yeah, guys, I've been going through. You can see all that trash there. A lot of that is just boxes and stuff. I've been going through and throwing stuff away. I am running a logbook this week, only because my EOD is not set up yet, which is why you don't see my iPad mounted right here, which I don't want to mount the iPad right here because it's going to cover up my vents. And even if I have like the heat on, it's going to overheat the iPad whenever I have it have the heat on, which that is an issue when I have the in the FLD, because the FLD is the EOD is mounted right here. So I want to get the CB up here at the top, and I wonder if I can mount the iPad somewhere like under here, but I also don't want to block this view. So I don't know. I might just mount it. Well, no, they'll place a grip here. I don't know. We'll figure out the EOD. Maybe I can mount it on the side right here and have it right there. I don't know. We'll figure all that out. But anyway, we are ready to rock and roll. I did do some dispatching, so I'm set for a majority of the rest of the week, and my clients as well. So, she does need a really good vacuuming and probably a good mopping too. So anyway, let's roll, y'all. I think we're ready to go. Okay, where are we going? All right, it's 12:15. Got a 7.5 hour drive. I think we're gonna take 75 all the way, probably. Yep, yeah, we're gonna take 75 all the way down. Basically, the whole route I took yesterday. All right.
Starting route to
Same route I took coming up here.
proceed to the route.
Actually, when I'm in, so the load I booked coming out of Atlanta is going down to Laredo. While I'm down there, I'm going to go ahead and grab those seats out of the FLD. The passenger seat isn't connected on that truck, so I'm probably just going to grab that one since it's not installed. Where should I put my AirPods? I'll leave them right there. Headset, cool. All right, but yeah, guys, she's all tidied up for now. Okay, I need enough air in my seat to where I'm low, but where I also have some bounce. There's ain't nothing worse than hitting a bump and you right there on the ground. We up too high. We up too high. First things first, we need to go get scaled. Actually, was there a seal on this load? She didn't give me a seal or anything. All right, the exit is this way. Is there a seal number? Shipper, trailer, PO. No, there's no seal number. Okay. Turn white. See, has today's video dropped already? Let's see.
Proceed to the route.
Nope, drops in 45 minutes or so. 1 p.m. my time. So when I get home, I need to move the CB, go through and get a good cleaning.
Right. Then turn right.
My buddy 18 Wheels has an extended shifter for me, so I'll probably get that off of him. So that way my shifter can be about up here or so, at least here.
Proceed to the route.
What else? I need to get an adapter for my phone to the radio because it doesn't have Bluetooth on it. I need to get the seat, the legacy seat in this truck. What else? What else? What else? I need to mount the iPad and stuff as well. I need to remount my bypass thingy. I need to get some more Velcro for it. And all of the tools and everything that he's had in the truck, any tools, lubricants, oils, all that stuff he had originally in there, I put it under the bunk. Did I mention a hood mirror already? Where's the, there we go. I need to go by Landstar and get another hood mirror. Here comes the plow truck. Is this a public road or is this road still private? I think yeah, this is still private. I might yeah, this is a private road. Should turn my headlights off. I'm gonna park right here. And we are gonna get out and get a picture. Woo, it's cold, man. Oops, I think I locked the door. What do y'all think? I don't know if y'all can see it or not, or if my camera's dark. Y'all getting some behind the scenes today. Ooh, it's cold, man. Okay, here comes the plow truck. Let's get out of his way. Please don't be locked. Dang it. Sorry, y'all. I had to do that. All right, we're gonna put this key back in here. All right, Mr. Plow Truck, just go around me, dude. I think they hired him to come plow their property because he was up there earlier today, plowing the parking lot. Gear at. There we go. Oh, y'all see me struggle today. If I got on this truck, the RPMs like to be a little high on the shifting. About 1400 RPMs. On my FLD, that thing is, I don't know.
At the next light,
This truck is easier to shift as far as moving the shifter. It's just gonna take some getting used to. The FLD is a lot more, it's a lot easier to manipulate when you want to shift. Look at the squirrel up there on the, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, on the power line. Okay. Is this the way I came in? Let's turn these jakes on.
At the light, turn right onto Stearns Road.
I know somebody in the comments is gonna say, you should straight pipe it. Get rid of that muffler. All right, I'm gonna wait for a green light. All right, I need to drop my seat lower. I was skeptical coming through here earlier, seeing all the houses and stuff. That is Karan trying to FaceTime me. Come on now, Karan. You know I'll be out here working. All right, so we're gonna take this road and we're eventually gonna work ourselves over to I-75 and take that all the way down south. Let's just turn our jakes on, get around this curb. Hopefully this guy behind me just goes around me. Do we have a stop sign up here? Yes, we do. All right, so he's going around to the right. My GPS is saying to keep straight. Is that what we want to do? All right, what does this sign say in front of us? Okay, 30-ton gross. We're about 60,000 pounds. Oh. Going over the bridge. We're trying not to spin out on this ice. It's just getting hot in here. Turn this heater off. Yeah, guys, I'm concentrating. Anyway, y'all, let's get some miles in. We're gonna jump on this interstate and get on down south. Woo! Oh, never mind. I know y'all probably want to see this road. I'll let y'all watch me get to the end of this road. We got 2 miles. Ooh, a dip there. Okay. Yeah, Ohio's just a bunch of farmers out here. Farmers and a high population of Amish. Not in this area, but there's a pretty big Amish population out here. I mentioned in my last video, I have not been to Ohio in a long time. I think the last time I was in Ohio, it's been about 2 years actually. I know for sure I was in my Lone Star, but I think it was the week before I went to Matt's, the Mid-America Truck Show, right before I started my YouTube channel. I took a load to Ohio to get me to Louisville. And it was a multi-stop flour load to Home Depot stores, I believe. Oh, I still got my blinker on. Oops. I got a mile to go. Slow down.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Referral Road.
At least on my side, there's not a bunch of stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Took my foot off the throttle. Okay. This is not the way, I don't think this is the way I came out here. I don't recall all this. Whoa. I'm actually having fun using the logbook, which I prefer to run paper logs anyway. All right, slow down. I want to drop a, yeah, let's drop a gear. No, I don't want to go down that road. I don't think that's a truck-friendly route. Is it? Nah, I don't want to go down that way. Reroute me, GPS.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Charlie Road.
I should have made a left back there on that street. I shouldn't have came this way. Anyway, y'all, let me figure this out, and I'll get back with y'all here in a little bit.
I survive. I'm on a natural high, just like the east side rise. My ass is sunny side, it's up to you to decide. Get on my level, tell the devil go somewhere and hide. It's a whole world outside, sun in my eye, girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, like wings we can fly. With you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy. Not every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy.
All right, just stopped to shower. There is a Petro over there across the street, so we had to stop to take a good shower, and now we're about to jump over here on the Catskill and get weighed. I did go across the street to McDonald's, not to eat, but to get some water. Y'all know I've been trying to do better about drinking more and more water, so. But I'm just kind of going through and putting stuff away right now. But I bought some new pillows. I went to Walmart the other day and got pillows and stuff for the truck. And so I'm just using this old pillow bag for my laundry. So, all right, let's go over here, get on this scale, and make sure we're not overweight, because Ohio don't play that. So Let's do it. I got on my short sleeves. I don't plan on getting out the truck anytime soon. We're gonna try to drive straight down there. What are we, let's see, 7.5 hours away. I might be able to drive it straight on through. And y'all hear that air leak? It's just the vent there. Wait, I thought it was a vent. Oh. You need to figure out where the air leak is coming from. Okay. I think the entrance to the scale is over here, over this way. Got some heavy haulers over here. Hopper bottom. That might be the company that I used to pull their trailers for, TSD. What is leaking? Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah, okay. Yep, it's this. My FPRD does the same thing with the leak. Let me see, is that the company? I used to pull them. This is either volume or TSD. Which one is it? That is that's a TSD trailer, an old one anyway. Yeah, I used to pull those for a little, back when I had the Lone Star. The fleet I was with, they had a contract over here at Landstar hauling hopper bottom as power only. And I had pulled them for a little bit. Yeah, Bennett. What else we got over there hauling heavy? Oh, all Bennett trucks, wow. W9 gang, huh? That's always been my dream truck. Oh, do you have the Western Star? The W9 still is my dream truck. But right now we got a Freightliner fever. We're in a Freightliner frenzy. We're Team Freightliner over here, Team Detroit. So we're gonna slow down carefully on the scale. All right, air leak, you're starting to work my nerves. Weigh my truck. Okay, the location number is 803. 803. Same trailer number as yesterday when I got weighed, $14. I already have my card and stuff already linked to it. Please be good on weight, so I don't have to get out here and slide my tandems and reweigh and all that fun stuff. Which I think I'm okay. Oh yeah, we are excellent. Y'all remember that bridge that says 60,000 pound gross? We are 61.9. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that or not. 10,000 pounds on the steer, 23, 27. We are excellent on weight. Cool. Oh, now you want to leave Blue Truck? I don't know what's going on here, but they got a lot of their pumps closed. I'm gonna find an empty pump and roll through. I gotta update my logbook. And then we are gonna hit the road. I don't need fuel. I got plenty of fuel. Got 150 gallon tanks. That's gonna last me a good 1,000 to 1,500 miles. I know my FLD it did. All right, let me update my my logbook here, and let's go ahead and hit the road.
of a spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back, I'm running through fire. Step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? When all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? As the days go by, I keep wondering why the struggle never ends. In this endless fight, I'm never right. I can never win, never win. How can I get it right? How can I be strong? When all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but
We are rolling. She definitely likes the hills better now that we're not 43,000 pounds. Coming up on Lexington. No, not Lexington. Is it Lexington, Kentucky? But definitely beautiful out here. Still got the residue from the snow. Cisco, you just texted me. I'll get with you when I stop down here in a little bit. All right. I'm trying to make sure it's not on cruise control when I'm going uphill, because it throws the boost gauge all the way up. Trying to maintain the speed. I'd rather control the speed going up with my with the foot pedal myself. I don't want to just, you know. But definitely beautiful out here. So anyway, dispatching. So the recovery load we did paid $1,200. This load here pays $1,750. So we're at $2,950. Let's just say 3,000 to be easy numbers. 3,000. And then the load we're picking up out of. I'm running this load straight through. I'm gonna take it straight there. Lance, Heath, you just texted me too. I'll get with you here in a second. But I'm gonna take this load straight through, drop it off tonight. Same way I did with the load yesterday. They say it's drop and hook at delivery. They want it there by 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna drive it straight on through. I'll be out there by 11. We'll get this off, drop and hook, I'm gonna shoot out to Atlanta, about an hour and a half away, 2 hours away. And wait to get loaded in the morning. And then head straight home. And I should be home tomorrow night. And tomorrow's Thursday, so sometime, let me see. It's tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be home Wednesday night. Thursday, I'll leave out sometime Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening to shoot down to Laredo. You know, you all know, park on site wherever I'm delivering to. And then I still haven't found a load coming out. So the one going down there pays $2,400, so that puts us at $5,400 for the week. I did hit up an agent earlier who had a load paying, I think it was like $2,700, which would have given me over an $8,000 a week. But he had just given away the last one. So I'm trying to find the right load out of Laredo that'll give me an $8,000 a week. Y'all know I'll bring home less than half this week because I burned up a whole lot of fuel money deadheading 9 hours from New Jersey down to Tennessee. I probably spent about $250 in fuel additionally. So I'll bring home, even if I bring home $3,500 this week for the week that I had, I will take it. I'll be home tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and then I'll be home probably Friday night, all day Saturday to do a 34-hour break. If I can find a good load that leaves, I can leave out Sunday. Get my Drake's on. Leave out Sunday and deliver whatever it is Monday. He did have one that paid like $3,400 going down to Lakeland, Georgia, right outside Georgia, Lakeland, Florida. They could pay like $3,600, something like that, and that would have given me some really good revenue. But if I go down to Florida, I'm gonna have to deadhead out of there. Even if I deadhead up to Kathleen, Georgia, South Georgia, Macon, Georgia, basically, to grab Frito-Lay, it's still a 5-hour, 6-hour drive there. So, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But it'll give me a really good week though. Almost an $100 week. But y'all know I like to say, typically rule of thumb, how I usually do it, whatever I gross after fuel, after Landstar is cut, after Landstar deductions and everything, insurance, whatever I gross, if I gross, typically, y'all know my minimum is $6,000 that week. I'm going to bring home half of what I gross after all my expenses are taken out. So my minimum, I don't like to go under $6,000 in a week. And I'll bring home $3,000. That feeds me and my family. But that is my minimum. Eventually, I will go back to my Texas and Louisiana only crap. But since I've been sitting at home the past 2 weeks, we're gonna get out here, we're gonna hustle, and we're gonna work her a little bit. Right now, I'm just trying to get home so I can get my tools. I wanna get my TV and all that kind of stuff to put in the truck. Also, so my wife can go through and vacuum and clean it for me. But, and then I would like to be home every single weekend, but if it doesn't work out like that, it doesn't work out like that. Oh, and my fridge. I want to get my fridge too. Yeah, Lexington, okay. But yeah, I want to get my tools, my fridge. I have plenty of clothes in here, and I want to do things like move this CB. And then MyTee Products sent me an email. They sent me something for the truck. If it comes in this weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and install it. But yeah. Oh, and while I'm down there in Laredo on Friday, as I mentioned earlier, I want to get that legacy seat out of the FLD. And at least put one right here. That will change my whole riding experience in this truck. All right. Jake brakes. Shoulders are tense. But yeah, it is absolutely beautiful out here with the hills and the snow. But this is the way that we came going up. We're just going back down the same way. But she is running great. And some of y'all were telling me to change the steering wheel. Guys, I love this big steering wheel. I love this stock steering wheel. Because for me, it just brings back memories. My dad had a steering wheel just like this. I remember being, allegedly, I remember sitting in his lap, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old with the big old steering wheel. Like I know some of y'all like them, but I can't stand the little race car steering wheels in these big old trucks. I can't stand them. So this steering wheel is staying in this truck forever. The shifter I will extend, but steering wheel, I'm keeping the steering wheel on here. All right, dude, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Y'all see she's doing a lot better. Uh-oh. Yeah, you better slow down, buddy. Still back there? Okay. All right. Because my GPS is saying the speed limit is 55, but I never seen it change. We're going 65 now and going up. And she is coasting now. She loves this. 43,000 pounds. She was like, eh. Like how we're running right now, this is how the FLD runs at 45,000 pounds. Y'all remember when we went up Mont Eagle? With that hazmat load that was like 44 or 45,000 pounds. And the FLD took it up at 55 miles an hour. And I kept it down at 55 miles an hour because I didn't want to blow nothing up. But how she's running right now is how the FLD runs at heavier weight. Actually, Miles, if you're watching, will you comment down below the tune that you got on that truck? When I got it from you. Oh man, I'm getting tired, y'all. But we still got a while to go, so. Not tired as in sleepy, but tired as in I'm tired of driving. What is that over there? Is that a scale house? Yep. And so far, all the scale houses have been closed. All right, what is this down here? Is this a truck stop? What do we have down here? I might pull over for a few seconds. Use the facilities and keep it moving. Yeah, it's a Pilot right here. I don't really eat McDonald's, y'all, but one thing I do love about McDonald's is their cookies. When they're warm, only when they're warm. Oh, we got two Pilots. We got a Pilot with a McDonald's, and then another Pilot with a Wendy's over there. We'll go to the one on the southbound side. Truck is way too quiet for me on these jakes. Just saying. Whoa. look at that, is that a Western Star? Oh, that's the International. All right, y'all have a red light? Nope, y'all got green. Why y'all slowing down? Oh no, I have the green light. Just that they look weird. It's like slightly facing my way. But what do y'all think? Oh, there's an FLD over there to our right. But what do y'all think? Should we do some blue underglow? Some blue, look at all those axles, man, on this Conestoga. I've been seeing quite a few of those kind of trucks out here. No, he's heavy. Woo, look at those lights. But yeah, what do y'all think? Blue underglow and blue air breather lights? Well, dual revolution. That way when I'm on the road, I can be legal and be amber. And when I'm parked up somewhere, I got blue on the air breather lights and on the undercarriage. And then interior too. I want to get some blue lights. As well as amber. I'll get the dual revolution ones. Like I said, that way we are legal. For any of these open, I might need to get some fuel too. Might go to top it off. Oh, and definitely some blue marker lights too. But dual revolution. And maybe a watermelon light or two. All right, let's get some fuel. All right, so I didn't get fuel. It got busy, so I felt kind of pressured to move out the way. But went inside, I got some coffee, got my cookies, and I did get something to eat. But still got a couple more hours to go, so. There she is, y'all. There she is. Definitely need to put some more lights on this truck. So lights coming soon. Put my receipts away. Taxes. We got 4 hours to go. This should be my last stop. Shoot down here, top this sucker off, and be on our way. So, where's my coffee? Oh. Weird fact about me, I cannot drink coffee in the summertime. I just do not like it. I mean, I like it. It's weird to me to drink it when it's hot, like when it's hot outside. But on a freaking cold day like this, oh, I love coffee. It's still too hot. And I don't use creamer. I don't like just doing research and finding out all the stuff that's in the creamer and how a lot of countries have banned it due to the ingredients. I don't use creamer. But anyway, let's knock out these last 4 hours. So let's roll.
Do you think I'm crazy? I've done all this. small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette.
Okay. We have made it. I got the window cracked so y'all can hear a whistle. All right, so she said we can drop anywhere over here to our left. Anywhere we see a spot. There's a bunch of Landstar trailers here. These are all empty. All right, good. I was kind of paranoid about that, hoping that we won't have a problem finding it empty out of here. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for a brand new one, because I would like a new Landstar trailer, a 674 for you Landstar drivers. If you know, you know. There's a Landstar trailer here. What is that? That is a 668. No, I prefer a 674. But she said I can drop anywhere over here to my left. But these all look full. Oh man, definitely a tough drive here. I wasn't going to time lapse it just because, I mean, it was dark. But if y'all went through and watched the time lapse, you see that she pulled really, really, really good through the mountains. Really good. Like, she had no issues with this weight at all. Is that a spot right here? Yep. Where's it at? All right, low, low. You wanna be on low, low? I'll put you on low, low. All right, I'm on the lookout for a brand new trailer because that would be really nice. Trying to see around this stack. Man, am I ever gonna get it in one shot of this truck? This truck might be a two-shotter. I'm gonna let y'all hear the whistle. Hear that turbo. Dumpster. This truck just might be a two-shotter. Haven't completely learned this truck yet. Let me slow down so I don't hit the trailer behind me. Get a little too excited here. I'm checking my right mirror to see when it lines up with the trailer to my right. Okay, yeah, right there. It is not as cold out here. It's about 30 degrees. And as y'all see, I don't even have on a jacket. I just have on my long sleeve. It's like a cover shirt. It's not really a jacket. But this 30 degrees feels good compared to the 4 degrees it was this morning. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all in the time lapse how good she pulled through those mountains. Hey, is it on the right? Oh yeah, it's on the left side, guys. And it's stuck. Y'all know my Pro Star, I had to walk around to the opposite side. I'm just gonna hang these right here. So this is our first drop and hook in the Classic. Is there a 5th wheel release button? Let's see, what's the light at? Light. All right, what is this for? Suspension, oh, this is to drop the airbags. 5th wheel slide, differential. Okay. Let's take some of this weight off. All right, I think that was it. I actually am really curious as to what this thing would sound like straight piped. All right. Which way is it? Okay. All right, everything unhooked. I want to see if I can replace this box. All right. Let's turn this off. I'm going low. Drop the airbags. We're gonna slowly come out of it. Our first drop and hook is official. So had we got here later today or tomorrow morning, we could have done a live unload, but who wants to do a live unload when you can just do a drop and hook? All right, so she said near door 9, there should be a mailbox for me to throw my paperwork in. And I think she's referring to that one. Okay. So 1 copy's for me, and 1 copy is, let's see, security, box, door 9, driver copy. Okay, this is mine. Don't lock on me. Y'all know when you're walking away from your truck and you give it that look back like, oh, that's my sexy ride. All right, truck drivers, enter here. We're just gonna stick that in there. All right. Oops, I just broke the box, y'all. All right, whatever. Oh, it feels good out here, man. There she is, y'all. Oh, I didn't put air back in there. right, let's go find ourselves a trailer. Preferably a new one. Man, see, a situation like this would be dope if I had some blue lights all over the truck. I'm probably gonna go by Express Truck Parts and Chrome this weekend. Go visit our buddy Ali and see what he has at the store. All right, so we already looked through here. I didn't see any. All right, what do we have here? We got 672. That's like 3 years old, I guess. Also, I got to replace a few switches here too. The switch for the headlights is broken, and then the switch for the window over here on the passenger side is broken. All right, I might grab that 672, but I want to go back. She said if I go back around the back, I might be able to find some other Landstar trailers. Let me turn the headlights on for y'all so y'all can see. There we go. All right, Whirlpool, still receiving and recycling. All right, I think she said I can go back around over here to the right too. Landstar, where are you? Oh, there's one right here. That's a 692. That one empty? Yep, it's empty. Nope, we want 674. All right, let's see how good this turning radius is. Y'all ready? Oh man, this turns just like the ProStar. For those of you who were saying, oh, the turning radius on the Classic is gonna suck. Mr. Robert was telling me that in 2007, which this is an 07, they redid the suspension to give it that, ooh, that turning radius. Come on, dude. I had a feeling he was coming too. She said all the way back here around the back. Those lights are bright, man. Yeah, her first dropping hook, she did good. And my kids are super excited about the truck, so I'm gonna make sure I bring it home tomorrow night. All right, dude, taking your precious time. I get it, you're probably governed. All right. There's a Landstar to our right. What is that? I don't think that's a 672. What is that? That is a 668. I do not want a 668. I want a 674. Woo. It's probably gonna be a long video. Comment down below if y'all made it to the end of this video. If y'all stuck it out. Also comment down below. So you did all that just to park there, dude? Also comment down below if you watched the time lapse of us going through the mountains. Let's go back through this way. Just sit there. Might be some back here too. Nope. All right, so we'll go back to the front and grab that 672. I don't plan on doing any hazmat anytime soon, so. Are they looking at me crazy? Like, what's the truck doing back here? No? Okay. All right. I don't see any trailers, so we're gonna turn around. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I think this is some kind of steel company back here in the back. And Mayflower, not Mayflower, but Whirlpool is up here towards the front. So we'll go grab that 672. That trailer should be in decent shape. I think this yard dog has just been hiding all night, because at first when we circled around there, he was parked at those trailers back there. By the time we dropped it, hooked and all that, he was still back there chilling. Now he's back here hiding. And he looking at me like, what are you doing? Oh, what's that speed limit say? Slow. Speed limit 10 miles an hour. Okay, we will slow down. Let's see, where was that 672? I think it was towards the front on the other side over there. We got about a quarter of a tank. What's my log look at? When I filled up the other day, I don't remember. Actually, where did we fill up? PGI break. Johnson City. We filled up after we left Johnson City. It was on this day. Yeah. Basically, I had on the mileage 159,053. Okay, so another 400 miles and we would have done 1,000. Yeah, so we'll probably get, well, going through the mountains like I did and hauling butt through the mountains like I did, we get 1,000 miles on a fill up. But that's mountain driving at 43,000 pounds, 44,000 pounds yesterday. No, 43,000 pounds yesterday. And about, what we like, 36 or 37,000 pounds on this load here. Where was that trailer? Right here. So I'm gonna go through and inspect it. Let's not hit this slump here. The turning radius. Ooh. Okay, whoa. That's. We got this scale right here. I can imagine how bad. Well, probably the yard dog's the only one that puts trailers in over here. Still looks like it's sitting kind of high. It's sitting up really high. Wow. And guys, I have tried sliding this fifth wheel. It is stuck. So when I get home, I'm gonna get my tools and try to get it unstuck. Actually, oh no, it hit, okay. But we'll lower it just a little bit more, just to make sure. Okay. Oops. I know Mr. Roberts probably shaking his head. Like this knucklehead keeps locking himself out after I told him. All right. All right, we're gonna tug it. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, ouch. I'm gonna put the landing gear down to the ground. Although it would be better if I had weight on that trailer. All right, where's my fifth wheel slide? I talked to Mr. Robert earlier today and he said he hasn't slid this fifth wheel since he's had the truck. Yeah, this thing is stuck. If y'all have any tricks, comment down below. I will be sure to try them out. I know the pins went in, I could hear them. But I think there's 2 sets of pins on each side. Only 1 set I think is going in, so. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. There is no air in there, but we should be okay right there. All right, we're empty. It's a nice trailer too. And actually, let's see what the last inspection was done on it. It's got the 4 placard covers in case we get a hazmat load. The last inspection was done in October in Laredo, Luda. So when is that? October, November, December, January. It is due this month for inspection. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to find a drop-in hook in Laredo and take it there. Let's see if the work lights work. Let's see. Where's the? Oh, nice. Okay, it's only got 1 light back here. Okay. All right. All right, let's do this one. All right, I need to change these out. Which I have some from MyTee Products that they gave me for the FLD. So I'll just use those. Yeah, these are, whew. Come on now. There we go. Is that lined up okay? That's a little off. Oh, now the wind's starting to kick in. It's getting cold. Is that the right way? Am I tripping? No, that's the blue one. That's right. There we go. Come on, baby. Do I need to find another trailer? This is ridiculous. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get. Ouch. Yeah, we need to change these when we get home. All right. All right. Utility light off. I'm gonna test it for air leaks here in a little bit once I get this trailer out of here. And I'm gonna turn to the left so I can see. Whoop. Except this scale's in a bad spot. You got all this property, and this is where you wanna put it. Go around and listen for air leaks and stuff. Guys, she did her first drop in hook today, and she did good. She did really good. Sorry up the wind. I know it's windy out here, but I'm gonna get back here, check for air leaks, pre-trip this trailer, and hopefully find nothing wrong with it. And I'm gonna shoot down to Atlanta to go find some parking down there to get ready for our next one. So guys, my name is Shymon Spencer. Thank you for tuning into this long episode of Grinding Gear. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna catch you guys at noon 01 Central Standard Time tomorrow.